What practical applications may be given to aid individuals in developing mental telepathy or mind-to-mind communication?
It isn't a question of developing it, it's a question of developing the ability to recognize it, for it goes on all the time, whether there is awareness or not. Those things that we have given should be the safest way to learn. We will say it once more, then we will say it no more. In that of daily meditation and in the meaning and interpretation of thy dreams, these are the safest way. See?
Does the same technique then apply to developing the prophecy ability and...
all that of the senses that are not as up to the known senses can be most easily developed through the exploration and the discipline of these two subjects. See?
Spoke of meditation here. Can you give us then, please, for what purposes should meditation be used for?
Meditation could be sold simply to quiet that of the body, that of the mind. In the beginning, this is that is the most benefit. Learning to control the body. Learning to understand more perfectly the correlation that exists between that of mind and body. Then on the second step of learning the art of meditation, simply utilize it for what it has been given unto thee. It's thy birthright of communication, of working with those with whom ye have made a pact before again entering that of the flesh. You might call these thy personal guides, thy angels. Now, do thy angels heap wisdom and guidance and direction upon thee? Nay, never, unless ye ask. But if ye would listen to thy angel just once in 1,000 times, it would be the beginning of the end of thy difficulties. The second purpose for entering meditation is to quietly lay aside that of self. Prior to the entering in, state thy problem. State that ye would seek guidance, direction for. And as ye enter that of the holies of holies, ye will be given the answer. This will be experienced in that of a thought, a feeling, perhaps that of a picture, in that might be a vision. And once you receive this direction or guidance, then best that ye act upon it. For if ye do not, then chances are ye will go out and commit the same errors again. And there is nothing that has more lives than errors that are unmet. In that of the third aspiration, once ye have climbed the ladder of success in learning these different utilizations of that of the art of meditation, then there will become that day when ye will experience reverie, when ye are one with all, when ye simply glow with the love that is of God and which ye are a part of, for recognition will be thine. See.
You also spoke of dreams being an effective method to use. Can you give us some guidelines here to follow on how to best be able to interpret our dreams?
Most easily done, as long as you are willing to engage in the process of trial and error. The one who wishes to make no mistakes and wants to know the answers immediately is the one who would delude themselves, for they would rarely learn this language of the unconscious. The first is to simply understand that as ye enter the state of natural sleep, and ye enter that of the dream cycle, ye will first begin a rehash, so to speak, a revision, a going over again of that ye had experienced during the day. What ye would dream about in different degrees is what ye are most concerned about in your life at that time. If ye are concerned with finding a mate, then the bulk of your dreams will aid you in finding that. If ye are concerned about the gathering of monies, then thy dream will be about monies. If ye are concerned with the development of thy soul, then thy dream will be of thy soul. Now, all of these, to a degree, will be experienced in that of the dream state, even for those who do not understand. But the greater percentage of thy dreams will simply be answers to the questions that have plagued thee during the course of thy conscious day. And as you begin to unravel the mysteries, you will understand the meaning of the dreams. And for most, those things or peoples or animals or insects or clothing or anything else that you see in a dream are but reflections of self. This is the manner in which you should begin the exploration. What am I most concerned about at this time? Then begin to understand that most of dreams are cloaked in symbology. Although nothing has ever important happened to anyone that they have not dreamt about it, sometimes many times before the occurrence of the same. For all can be the prophet, if they would understand that of their dreams. Then ye would ask in the dream. For cloaked in this symbology could be that of dwellings. For dwellings will pertain to that of the physical body, the temple, or to consciousness, that of mind. Ye would dream of other peoples, and in many cases, in fact most, these peoples and how ye feel them or regard towards them are simply a demonstration of a reflection of that ye are. Ye might dream of that of the animals. How do ye feel over this animal or that? For what that animal means to thee is also a reflection of thee. If ye would dream of the insect, this might pertain to the small things in life. If ye would dream of vines and trees, it could be referring to that of the tree of life. Or it could be telling you to cut one down, for you'll need some wood the next winter or you'll freeze to death. But these things must be learned by trial and error. But there are no dreams that are meaningless. They are that of a perfect language. However, understand the language is unique for each individual. There are no two that dream exactly alike, because there are no two that have exactly the same number of experiences in their life and lives. See?